Welcome to episode 43 of Hair Biz Radio with your host, Zakiyrah.
And Mikey.
And we are back for season 2 of Hair Biz Radio. We've been gone for a very, very long time.
I feel like almost forever.
Almost forever.
I thought it was last year, but it was just February. Right now we're recording this. It's August.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
But
it seemed much longer.
We had a little gap, but we had a few things happen in between then that kind of messed up the whole situation. If you're watching this video on YouTube or on Facebook or wherever we repurpose the content, remember what repurpose your marketing is very important. You'll see we have a whole new setup.
Yeah, it actually looks really great. Probably 1,000 times better than our setup before. But season 1, let's kind of just recap. Like season 1, I think was phenomenal. We talked to a lot of great people, a lot of great entrepreneurs in the hair business industry, not necessarily that have their own hair stores, but you know, they're in the beauty industry doing amazing things. So we got a chance to meet a lot of great people.
We did. Now maybe, work a little closer with some of them. We had Life Marketing was here. We had Kendall Ficklin. Zakiyrah's dad. You guys got to look him up. Kendall Ficklin is awesome. Look him up. Highly motivational. Speaks the truth about life and where you need to be in life. So that was one of my favorite guests. We had probably 15, 20 guests in season 1.
Oh yeah, maybe even more. We did about 42 episodes in season 1. We talked a lot about the hair business, basics, marketing, getting started, how we got started, a lot of ups and downs, mistakes. So we talked about a lot. There's a lot of great information that you should definitely go back and listen to if you are looking to get in the hair business, if you're already in the hair business, or we talk a lot about just business principles in general.
Yeah, we got all new equipment now. We have the new video camera. We got the new mics, the mic stands. If you're watching this, you can see like our new Rodecaster or whatever this thing is called. It's super amazing. So hopefully the sound quality is amazing. We actually have...
What's your day job?
My day job?
Yeah, what do you do for during the day?
I'm not a singer, so don't worry about it. Exactly. She tried to pull one of my jokes on me. We now have Bluetooth, so we can actually do Skype interviews. So we're always listening to our guests and such. Certain people that say, hey, maybe you should interview someone. Before we could only do it in studio. Mm-hmm. Now we can do it out of studios, like call people and such. So the range of guests for season 2, I'm just too excited about it.
Phenomenal. Yeah.
Phenomenal.
I'm super excited about it. But we've had a million things going on since season 1, since the last episode. So we're kind of just going to catch you guys up on everything that's been going on, and then prepare you guys for the episodes that are to come. But where do we even start?
I think one of the biggest things was the move.
Yes. So we moved out of like this closet. No, not really, but
we had one office, and then we had 2 offices, 3 offices, 4 offices. I mean, literally, we're in this big building, and we just kept getting all the offices. We bursting out at the seams. But we have finally moved into our nice, beautiful space.
Yes, we are at 1260 Memorial Drive, Atlanta, Georgia, 30316. We have a beautiful space, and then we also have this other space as well.
Yeah, so we have a couple spaces over here, total about 7,000 square feet. Mm-hmm. Just total game changer. We're actually recording in our new podcast studio, also dubs as my office every other day. But it's just nice and quiet here, so we're able to record. The new space, we have a studio now. We have a beautiful showroom. It's just, if you get a chance, you come to Atlanta, you really need to stop by and check it out, because it's great if you went to the old space to see where where we started, and then what we've grown into. I mean, it's truly, to be part of this success story it's just really amazing.
Oh yeah, you know that song by DJ Khaled? How does it go?
Which one?
Started from the bottom, now we here.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's honestly pretty amazing to see this, and the people that come by here that knew us from years ago when we first started, and they see this now, they're just like, oh my gosh, and the new people that see it are just like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, so the move was definitely big. I know before we left, we talked a little bit about our partnership with Shopify.
Yep.
So we partnered with Shopify. So we have the only hair extension app on the Shopify platform, which was really big for us. It changed the game a million times.
Yeah, a lot of people are trying to do drop shipping now, and which is cool. You know, they use kind of a similar system to our dropship bundles, which still works with every platform. It's great. It works. Mm-hmm. But nothing compares to Dropship Beauty of what we created on Shopify. This was a major investment, and makes it the most seamless, cost-effective way to dropship hair. You know, since season 1, when we first talked about it, it's still like that. I don't know if anyone's going to be able to develop an app like this. So it's still killing it. And speaking of Shopify apps, it just so happens in one of the previous episodes, we also talked about Beauty Clout, our influencer marketing platform, specifically for the beauty industry. Since February of this year, we've been developing the Beauty Clout app for Shopify that makes the whole process of hiring influencers for your beauty, fashion, or fitness brand totally seamless if you have a Shopify store. It is absolutely amazing. It just got approved today. The Shopify app team loved it so much. Not only did it get approved, but they featured us on the homepage of the Shopify app store, which is like
really big.
That's it. You know, if you develop apps for iPhones, it's like being on the homepage of iTunes. Yeah. Like you would probably be freaking out right now too.
Yeah, for sure. So we have that. And then we just released PLE Wholesale. Ooh. So Mikey's kind of been like in and out of the country. I know last season he was gone for a lot of the episodes. That wasn't shade.
Nah, I was a few places last year, you know, a few places.
Yeah, so Mikey's been doing a lot of traveling and getting some stuff set up for the business, which is all working for the good of the business. So we just launched the private label wholesale platform, which has crazy wholesale pricing. You want to talk a little bit about how that happened, why it happened, where you can get pricing like that anywhere else?
Yeah, you know, every year we talk about, I always say, okay, this is the last project. This is the last project. But in the hair business and every business, there's always an evolution. And the hair business is changing so far and so fast. So this was just to keep up with and to serve our clients better. So my last trip, I was in China for a while. I was working on this deal where basically we have a direct-to-manufacturer wholesale website, which you can find at privatelabelwholesale.com. We'll put it in the show notes. So Private Label Wholesale is basically a direct-to-manufacturer. We're going to be adding additional manufacturers to that. This is true wholesale, guys. This is not like just privatelabelextensions.com. Private Label Wholesale, you have to be onboarded. You have to actually be approved. It's free. It's 100% free, but you have to be approved to be a business. This is not open to the public. You know, we're only taking PayPal confirmed payments because you guys know about the fraud in the industry. We're not playing with that with these larger orders. There is a $500 minimum wholesale order, but the pricing, I mean, I'll give you a quick story. So Bronner Brothers just happened. This past weekend, and there's some vendors and such that are from Asia that are going around to all the stores. Totally cool. They came in and they were in our showroom, and I was like, oh, let's see this. So I started talking to them a little bit. They were actually highly surprised about how much I knew about cities that they live in or visit. I was actually showing them photos and talking about the beer festival they've never been. I've been to the beer festival they've never been to. Like, they're trying to tell me about the beer festival. I've been, they haven't. Like, you know, the experiences there are really amazing. But, you know, we were comparing the pricing, and literally what we sell it for is still cheaper than what they sell it for. And they're, you know, direct from China. And you just, what we've done with this and the close-knit integration, it's really difficult for someone to beat the system. Yeah. And a lot of people are used to like the WhatsApping orders and, you know, trying to send emails, and then they're getting some like invoice and it takes all this time. Our system's very much similar to ordering online, what we're all used to. Yep. So privatelabelwholesale.com, you're going to be able to buy it online, pay online. You're going to have your shipping and everything else all integrated. As soon as the order is packed and shipped, you're going to get the shipping confirmation. It all just makes sense. You know, we have returns. You can return the hair to our Atlanta location opposed to sending it back overseas. There's tons of advantages with this program. You know, it's just was really cool. We have dedicated sales associates. So basically once you're onboarded, you're going to have a dedicated person you go to. So unlike you call to other hair companies, even private label extensions, you're going to get a different person every time you call because it's kind of big. This has one person that's going to know you, be able to kind of have that white glove service, be able to take care of any of your questions or concerns. It's really the next level and evolution of like how private label extensions, the company can create kind of spin-offs that are going to serve like our clients better.
Yeah, for sure. And I know you talked about WhatsApp, and a lot of people would much rather prefer to be able to get a human on the phone, talk to them on the phone. And we are Atlanta based. So a lot of people travel to come see us. You know, they want to see where their hair is coming from, what people they're working with. So it just kind of gives that personal touch feel to it. And then, like you said, the pricing is better than overseas.
Yeah. I can't remember the exact pricing, like closures starting at, I don't know, like $16, $17, like, you know, for good quality though, like not just crap hair that has like synthetic mix or this, that, the other. I'm talking like really good stuff that we actually sell. We sell a lot of and have, you know, thousands of happy clients. So the private label wholesale has been a big part of this year. It's going to be something that's huge moving forward and into, you know, the future really. Yeah.
And then you talk about low pricing. It gives our clients better profit margins.
For sure.
So everyone just loves it. So I'm excited about it.
Yes, it's definitely going to be a little bit more work than drop shipping. So drop shipping, you know, the difference with drop shipping is people's like, well, why is it more expensive if I buy it in store or on that website? You got to remember, you got to cover the cost to ship it here. You got to pay American wages to unpack the hair. You have a holding inventory cost. Then you had to repack and ship the hair. You have additional shipping costs, credit card fees, all this other stuff. There's a lot more involved. With the direct-to-manufacturer solution, it cuts all that out, and it gives you the true wholesale pricing that is better than what most people are paying right now. Because people actually had one of our big clients come in, and she was like, well, here's the pricing and this, that, the other. I was like, oh, have I told you about private label wholesale? She's like, no. I was like, well, it's pretty new. Let's do some comparisons. And everything was literally like $2 to $3 cheaper per bundle or closure or funnel. And she's like, holy cow, how did you guys do this? And I was like, whoa. Don't worry about all that. We got that covered. Let me just keep spending, you know, time, relationships. And honestly, part of the reason why is we've gotten so big that, you know, our value to manufacturing has become so much bigger. Our pricing gets better. And the only reason why we got so big is our clients are honestly killing it.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, we have people that come in here sometimes twice a day getting hair for their clients, and they literally just get it, go, and they mark it up and they make money. They get money to the hair. I mean, truly amazing. It's just so phenomenal the last few years of how far we've come.
Oh yeah, for sure. And then speaking of how far we've come, we hit Inc. 500 last year.
Right.
We were 278 Inc. 500. And we reapplied and we did it again this year. So we're Inc. 5000. So talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, so last year, 2018, we ranked 278, which I think is the fastest growing ever in the Inc. 500 for a hair company to rank that high. We were the number one ranking beauty business. I mean, last year was crazy, you know, getting that recognition. This year, we knew we were going to do well, not as good as that, because as you start scaling the business, it's a lot harder to keep those percentage of growth exponential once you're into millions and millions of dollars. Right. But this year we did make 535, which was pretty good, pretty impressive. 535 fastest growing companies, private companies in America. Like we're all very, very proud, very happy. And like I said, it goes back to our client success at the end of the day. So we're going to continue to make it for years. We'll probably keep going up the ladder instead of, you know, you want to climb down the ladder as far as the numbers go. But, you know, it's really just staying dedicated to your clients, products, services, really your staff, having the right staff. You know, right now it's very rewarding that we're almost at 30 employees for the company. Yeah. That's pretty big for a hair company. So yeah, I mean, we're going to continue to do it, continue to grow. Things like private label wholesale will keep us growing exponentially. You know, working with Beauty Cloud, our influencer platform. There's just so many different things we have they're all tied together. That's just going to keep it growing. Yeah.
And you talked about scaling the business. I think that we're finally getting to a place where we know what needs to happen in order to scale the business even more. And I think that's where people get stuck at in their hair businesses is, what do I do next? Or like, what's working, what's not working? How can I do this? How can I do that? So we really like built something. And so we know what direction to go into. And it's easier for us to help other people do that as well through all the different avenues that we offer.
Yeah, I think people get frustrated because they get kind of lost in their business. And, that'll happen to everybody at the end of the day. So if you are lost in your business, it's okay. It's normal. But you kind of have to break through those different plateaus. And really, that's one of the reasons why we offer our consulting services, is to help kind of get people that are kind of stuck and say, hey, I'm kind of here, I'm lost, and Zakiyrah hit it right on the nose. We have these meetings, our manager meetings, and I just express how fortunate we are at this point, because so many businesses kind of get stuck there like, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to grow anymore, this, that, the other. Right now, we just have so much. It's not about how to grow. It's how we get stuff done, because we know we're going to grow. But if you're if you're in the hair business and you're kind of lost, really focus on education, focus on learning advanced marketing, Facebook advertising, Instagram advertising. And of course, the 2018 topic for your hair business was be consistent.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's an ever evolving thing. Like, just be consistent.
Be consistent, whether it's your diet, whether it's your working out, it's your business, they all go hand in hand.
Ooh, working out.
Yeah.
Be consistent.
Yeah. Working out, by the way, my new thing is the Peloton bike. If you guys, I mean, this boy was expensive, but like, it is so freaking well done. I think they're about to go public. Congrats to Peloton. Amazing company. So Miss Love, Allie
on Instagram.
She's a Peloton trainer.
Oh, yeah.
She is such a good trainer on there, super high energy. Because me, I'm high energy, right? So if I'm going to take a class where I have a trainer or something else like that, I need somebody to be like even higher energy than me to get me pumped up. She is just like, she's on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's really, really on fire. Maybe we'll have her as a guest, get her as a guest on the podcast later this year.
That would be good.
Yeah, I'm sure we could probably swing that.
Yeah. So another thing that we started doing was the Hair Biz seminars.
Ooh.
So last month we had our first Hair Biz seminar, and we went all day, like 9 to 4. We had 12 spots available. Of course, we could have gotten more people, but we wanted it to be something very intimate where we were able to work in an intimate setting with people on their personal hair brand. So we talked about everything from getting started to marketing, advertising, email marketing, social media marketing, e-commerce. We talked about literally everything. The good thing about it was we were able to see where everyone else was in their business. That way we didn't waste time on things that people didn't need information on. So that's one of the things that we really enjoy, is teaching everyone what we've kind of been through in the hair industry, how we got started, and some of the humps that we had to get over as well. So the Hair Biz seminar is something that we'll be doing on a monthly basis. We have another one coming up September 14th, and that'll be the second one. So I'm really excited about that.
Yeah, our goal is to get these kind of scheduled out so you can kind of make plans. We're just kind of doing it, I don't want to say on a whim, just more of like a month's notice, still keeping them very small, because our goal is to continue to improve them. But giving back, like, that's definitely one of the things Zakiyrah and I really focus on, is giving back. It's funny, I was just on a call today with probably one of in the United States, definitely the top 5 most well-known hair companies in the United States by far. And it was about a service that we currently use and they were thinking about using, and they were asking for a referral in the industry. And the first thing the guy says is, he's like, man, I'm just really surprised you got on this call. And at the end of the day, I was like, yeah, I know we have overlapping clientele, this, that, the other, but it's okay. I explained to him, I said, one of the reasons why we feel like we've gotten so far is we don't mind giving out the information.
Yeah.
Whether you work with us or not, it's okay. And I even told him, I said, look, in a year or 2 years from now, we might cross paths and you'll be able to give me information like I'm giving you now. So don't be selfish. Like for us, we feel like there's a lot of people that get very selfish in the hair industry.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. So it's like, don't be selfish. Just be a good person. Focus on doing good for your clients and your staff. And, it kind of changes things. So that's the seminar. The seminar was just just nonstop.
Oh yeah, just information.
Yeah, I mean, the feedback we got was so cool because people are like, I've been to this seminar, and I feel like I got all of that and more in one.
Yeah.
And that was our first seminar, like
Yeah.
our first like true seminar. I mean, that is like amazing.
Yeah, but I think I've been to a lot of different like workshops, seminars, classes and stuff. And a lot of it is filled with a lot of fluff. I think it's just like a lot of fluff because it's a marketing tactic. Like you come, you pay $200, you get into the seminar or the class, and then you learn basic information, stuff that you may be able to apply, maybe not. And then they sell you on something else where it's like, okay, you take this next class. But we just really just want to help people.
Yeah, I think people are a little shocked. I actually made sure, I was like, guys, please don't take out your phones, take photos of this.
Yeah.
I actually opened up my Facebook, Instagram advertising account, which is pretty major. We just passed a major 8-figure milestone from just Facebook, Instagram ads. Everyone was shocked, and I was walking them through the different types of ads we had and the results. And, I made sure I was very clear. I was like, look, guys, this is not to show off. I just want to show you real numbers because I feel like a lot of times if I was younger and people showed me like real numbers, real things, it's much more attainable.
Yeah.
Especially, it's one thing to see it in a marketing class that's about XYZ widgets, but this is our industry and they see it is very powerful.
Yeah, for sure.
Very, very powerful. I think people's eyes were just like glued to we had everything on a big TV. Everyone's eyes were glued to this thing. And it was just, I don't know. It was just super cool, so rewarding. And just the feedback was just really amazing.
Yeah, it was. So we have another one coming up in September. And then, like you said, we'll be putting them out monthly, and we'll have some dates available for everybody if you're interested in joining us.
Yeah, I mean, it's coming to Atlanta. I think eventually we'll probably maybe travel a little bit to set them up in some different cities. That would be awesome. We'd be able to bring some of our staff. We have Mr. Kemar Kane behind the video camera right now. I just want to give a shout out to Kemar. He really motivated us to kind of get back into doing our podcast. And he's like, hey, this guy's like, Mikey, come on, man. Get the equipment. Like, let's set up some mics. Let's test this stuff out and this, that, the other. Let's get it going. I was like,
Kemar Kane coming to you all the way live.
Yeah. So like we just had to get it all together. And now that I feel like we got it set up, and everyone can learn from this too. Like we kind of been lagging on getting this done. We had new equipment. We didn't know how to work it perfectly. We had to do testing. So we kind of like put it off to the side, but you can't put it off to the side, so it's definitely a practice what you preach kind of thing where you're going to get stuck. We got stuck with the podcast, but now we're breaking through the mold again with, our season 2. And we're coming back even better than ever.
Oh yeah!
I mean,
look
everything.
At this lighting.
The lighting. Good. Look at.
Y'all can't see me, but I look good.
I got my new hair flea cats coming. I just ordered those. I was actually. I have my one hair flea cat. So if you saw them, I usually wear them in the older videos from the podcast. And everywhere I go, everyone loves these hats.
Yeah.
Everyone asks. I was down in Ponce City Market at El Superpan. Manny the mayor, he's like, Mikey, where's my hair flea cat? I've been asking for it for a year. I said, you know what, Manny? I said, let me get a double tequila real quick. Okay. And then I'm going up and I'm going to order them right now. I went up, I ordered 20 hair flea cats so I can give some to the staff there. I got some fresh new ones for me. I'm working on some new t-shirts you don't even know about for some of my upcoming videos that are so cool. Yeah, so we're upgrading everything for season 2. I think you might even hear an intro in the next upcoming podcast. Second one.
What we didn't talk about, the new location.
Oh,
in Greenville.
We have so much we were trying to accomplish and we're doing. It's amazing.
Yeah. So we have a new location. It is in Greenville, South Carolina. So we'll be opening up some new spaces pretty soon, maybe in your area.
And if you have a suggestion, please let us know. With this new location, we're doing something a little different. This is going to be a separate entity, and we're partnering in somebody we've been working with for over 5 years, a really big part of Paul Mitchell, Dallas Christopher here in Atlanta. He's a national educator for them. He's been with them for, is it 15 years?
Yeah, something like that.
Something like 15 years. This guy knows everything about hair. Just high energy, great guy, lots of contacts. And he always kind of had his brand that, we helped him with. But I always try to figure out how can we work closer with Dallas? You love Dallas. I love Dallas. Everyone loves Dallas. But how can we work closer as a business so he can speak more freely about private label extensions? And partnering them into this new location, I think, was the perfect segue to do so. So he's super excited. We're glad to be able to have gotten to this point to give him this type of opportunity. Because I still remember the first time we met with him. And, you know, he was one of kind of like the first bigger stylists or well-known stylists that we've ever met or worked with when we got started in the industry. So he kind of stuck with us over this time. So we can reward people now at this point. And, you know, we're still looking for possibly other people to work with that are really serious in the industry in different cities. You know, really our plan is to open up some brick and mortar locations to help supply a lot of local stylists in the area with better quality hair, opposed to like your clients going to the beauty store and then getting crappy hair installed and blaming you, the stylist. Like, that's not so great. Yeah, that happens. I mean, we hear those horror stories all the time, and we're gonna help fix that for you.
Yeah. So I'm super excited about season 2 of Hair Biz Radio.
Yeah, and we're gonna have tons of new episodes coming out. Amazing guests, of course. We're looking for suggestions. So if you're able to leave a review for this podcast, we would greatly appreciate it. We're on iTunes, Stitcher Radio. We're going to be in a lot more places. Yeah, iHeartRadio. You're going to hear us a lot more places. Open this up. Of course, we're going to be putting this video on YouTube. We still haven't talked. We still haven't figured out, do we want to put it on the private label extensions page? Do we want to create a Hair Biz Radio page? What do you think, Zakiyrah?
I think we should probably create a Hair Biz Radio page.
You want to create one?
Yeah. Okay.
So I guess after this, I'm going to be creating a Hair Biz Radio YouTube channel. And instead of putting it on the private label extensions channel, we'll keep it separate. Hairbizradio.com is where you can, of course, go back and check out a lot of the other episodes, show notes, everything else for the previous episodes. There's tons of information there.
Oh, yeah. Tons.
Free information, guys. It's in everyone's budget, okay? It's free information on your way to work. You should be listening to this and other amazing podcasts. So, yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this episode. We just kind of wanted to do an intro. I know you guys have been wondering where we are. We're still here, kicking butt, taking names.
Yes. So thank you guys for tuning in to episode 43 of Hair Biz Radio, and we'll be back soon.
All right. Bye.